Welcome back. This podcast explores the wisdom of generosity from ancient to modern and the beautiful space where generosity occurs. When I consider the challenges we face in raising sufficient funding for the good causes we serve, I look for wisdom from those who have faced greater challenges than I ever will face. I think of those who faced torture for speaking truth, those who faced imprisonment for desiring a more just world. One such writer is Vacslav Havel. He was a playwright and political dissident, tortured and imprisoned for speaking against the lies of a repressive government. His writings speak to persistence in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges. This week, I am reflecting on his words from Summer Meditations by Vacslav Havel, published in 1993. Quote, "If I talk here about my political, or more precisely, my civil program, about my notion of the kind of politics and values and ideals I wish to struggle for, this is not to say that I am entertaining the naive hope that the struggle may one day be over. A heaven on earth in which people all love each other and everyone is hardworking, well-mannered, and virtuous, in which the land flourishes and everything is sweetness and light, working harmoniously to the satisfaction of God, this will never be. On the contrary, the world has had the worst experiences with utopian thinkers who have promised all of that. Evil will remain with us. No one will ever eliminate human suffering. The political arena will always attract irresponsible and ambitious adventurers and charlatans. And man will not stop destroying the world. In this regard, I have no illusions. Neither I nor anyone else will ever win this war once and for all. At the very most, we can win a battle or two, and not even that is certain. Yet, I still think it makes sense to wage this war persistently. It has been waged for centuries, and it will continue to be waged, we hope, for centuries to come. It must be done on principle because it's the right thing to do, or if you would like, because God wants it that way. It is an eternal, never-ending struggle, not just by good people, among whom I count myself more or less, against evil people, by honorable people against dishonorable people, by people who think of the world and eternity against people who think only of themselves and the moment. It takes place inside of everyone. It is what makes a person and a life a life. So if anyone claims that I am a dreamer who expects to transform hell into heaven, it is wrong. I have few illusions, but I feel a responsibility to work towards things I consider good and right. I do not know whether or not I will be able to change certain things for the better or not at all. Both outcomes are possible. There is only one thing I will not concede, that it is meaningless to strive for a good cause." Unquote. He also described how to strive. Quote, "There is only one way to strive for decency, reason, responsibility, sincerity, civility, and tolerance. And that is decently, reasonably, sincerely, civilly, and tolerantly." Unquote. When we face external threats to the causes we serve or the funding we receive, we also face an internal battle within ourselves. Do we give up or give in? Or do we continue to work for what is right and good? When we stand for principle decently, reasonably, sincerely, civilly, and tolerantly, it gives hope and it attracts donors who wish to stand with us. Let's reflect on one question this week. What is the internal battle within yourself that you are facing related to external threats to the cause you serve? And how will you stand for principle in that internal battle. Share this podcast if you enjoy these 5-minute reflections, and subscribe to receive these reflections released every Monday. To explore fundraising coaching deeper, visit servingnonprofits.com. See you next week.